Pain handled by Tom, Wisp handled by OM, otherwise I don't know. Keep of the Light handled by Grey's Knees, and Chaos Knight handled by Fibonacci.
Alright. And so, yeah, cool, streams back up. And likewise, we've got Vivian West on the support, Rubik and Pew 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 on the support. Jakiro will be sitting the carry Tiny up top. That is going to be K Phoenix. And unsurprisingly, we've got QO, the TA mid, and bottom lane is the Bounty Hunter, who hasn't got wards on him, so if they start pulling, he may have a little bit of trouble. Looks like TA is going for a bottle rush, nothing particularly surprising there.
Pretty standard so far. I mean, this is definitely very defensive by TSG at the moment.
Yeah,
all
both
five
teams
heroes,
definitely
all
playing it
five
cautious.
heroes in the jungle at the moment.
They're hoping to catch out a little greedy bounty hunter who comes up and counter wards the pull spot. I don't think he hasn't got wards.
He doesn't have wards, but he does have invisibility, so it's not likely that that's going to happen.
Well, Coddle has sentry wards, so if he did come up, things could go pear-shaped.
Invis rune on top. If Rubik takes this could be a level 1 kill on mid. Levitate is up and Rubik is invisible. Quap, however, you know, Quap's got that blink, so I'm not too.
Yeah,
you know,
assuming she doesn't.
if
If she levels Shadow Strike first and not blink, she could be in trouble.
They're gonna do good damage, but I don't expect this to be a kill. It's gonna be really good damage. Tom is diving a bit too far though. Oh, Rubik knows this is happening. Levitating straight into there. No blink. Shadow Strike will be the first level. I think as soon as Rubik saw that, it's like, hey look, it's Shadow Strike level 1. It's not gonna be a blink. This is the perfect time to go in.
Yeah, but TA just wasn't ready for it.
Yeah,
even I think didn't get a single auto attack off.
I don't think TA could have really, none of them could have really gotten that kill regardless at level 1. They really just don't have the damage. Meanwhile, Bounty Hunter's just going to hide very cautiously in this bottom lane against this tri lane. CK Wisp, as we said, very strong lane, and I think top lane's been completely abandoned by TSG. They're going to use their Darkseer in the jungle instead, and having seen that, I wouldn't be surprised at all if Cynical, otherwise known as Pew Pew Pew, on the Jakiro is going to start rotating to the other lanes, namely mid, trying to get that kill.
Yeah, they definitely don't have to be sitting this Tiny, who can be absolutely on his own at top. In fact, this looks like he's going to be pulling the lane into easy creeps, so nice plays by Jakiro there, just denying experience and as well getting his own much needed gold. Oh, he's actually going to get the double pull, so yeah, these supports are going to just find their own gold without having to really threaten to steal experience from any of these 3 solo lanes.
And I want to also mention that there's no sentry. Oh, okay, sorry, no, there is 1 sentry ward at this bottom lane at the moment, and Anarchy KR is doing his best to just try and stay out of the range of that. He's just hiding in this little secret shop.
Yeah, unfortunately, when the creep's literally standing over the sentry ward, it doesn't give you much room where you can be within experience range, but not within sight range. You've only got about 300 to work with there. I believe sight range is 900, might be 800. Obviously the XP range is 12. So he's doing what he can, getting level 2, almost level 3. But that's not exactly ahead of the Fibonacci, who's having a great old time down here just pre-farming a CK.
Vivian West rather, even dropping his tango for the for K Phoenix, saying, hey look, I don't need any of that stuff at the moment. I'm having a lot of fun just getting XP off these jungle creeps. Mid lane seems to be fairly even. I did call it was going to be fairly even, although QO on TA has got bottle first with illusion charged up. Tom's still waiting for the bottle, I believe.
Yeah, TA is unsurprisingly, TA is pulling ahead in terms of fast hits and denies, just extra damage. Though Quap is managing to keep it as even as you'd expect. The fact that Quap hasn't been able to... Yeah, that 2-minute rune was pretty critical here. It gives TA the mana she needs back to actually continue spamming that refracting despite Shadow Strike bringing it down, and that's the last hitting difference right there.
I want to quickly give a shout out to Yuki, who doesn't know how to operate volume controls within Dota 2. But also very quickly in the bottom lane, I'm really impressed by the way that Anarchy KR is playing. He's already managed to get level 3 in this tri lane without being spotted. TP's going to come out now, so he's actually going to TP out from the secret shop behind his own tower. He could actually get initiated if he's not careful.
Darkseer has left the jungle and has decided to come top.
This could be a
I'm
mistake.
not sure if he's done
This could be a
anything other
mistake.
than offer his life up to the Horde. Yep.
And of course, they're very intelligently. They're gonna wait for him to use Surge first, and yep, he has offered his life to the Horde. First blood goes to Rubik.
Yeah, nice work there by the two supports, Shakira and Vivian West. You know who was going to stun first, just baiting out that Surge before lifting him up, and then of course fairly reliable vertical ice path.
I almost think the Darkseer Calvin Kenny should have maybe held on to the Surge and kept walking, because as soon as you cast that, you gotta know that the other team's gonna respond straight away by picking you up. I mean,
problem is you just die to a tiny combo at any moment.
I'm not even sure why he came out of jungle. I think he was doing fine in jungle. He probably didn't need to do anything in jungle. I mean, his safe lane is free farming as much as the other team's safe lane, so really it's kind of even. There really wasn't any reason for him to come out like that and give away a kill.
I think the logic is they're worried that this Tiny is going to free farm, and because it is a melee hero, Iron Shell will cause Tiny grief. The problem is that for every last hit he doesn't get, he's going to get a kill on Darkseer, so Darkseer has to play this very carefully, and obviously didn't quite find the right balance there with that first blood.
Courier flying out to top lane at the moment. It is bottle for Tiny. Darkseer's really pushed up again. I mean, does he really want to do this? This is what got him killed last time. He's even going to go as far as past
This is
tower.
ballsy.
Past tower, straight into Rubik, and is he gonna? What's he gonna do here? Fight him?
Dire structures are fortified.
And there's another kill. He's just given. I think all he really needed to do was cast a bit of Ion Shell, but he's really giving away. He's really giving away deaths now for not really any good reason, and that's gonna push Tiny into the lead against CK, and you really don't want that at the moment. Cynical has rotated bottom with the Jakiro, so they definitely want to defend this tower. Whisper's gonna just make sure no one comes to defend it. I think they're just gonna get this tower for free unless Anarchy KR can defend it, but not gonna happen. The stun misses because he goes straight into invis. No sentries.
Yeah, nice early tower. And TA doing a good job pulling ahead at mid, getting another illusion rune, pushing Tom back out of the lane as the co-op, and is just going to start beating on this.
I think they might have. No, I think they're okay. I was going to say they could save that for top lane, but top lane is getting pulled quite significantly. I do have to say, despite what this Darkseer has done at the top lane, bottom lane has played so well in the sense that, you know, they're not trying to just pull endlessly. They are going to go for that tower. They want that early tower, and it's going to give their team a significant goal advantage.
Here we go, gank going on in mid. Oh, but the TA gets back in time, unaffected.
Couple of cancels there. Cynical looked like he wanted to throw down an ice path, but cancelled it at the last second. Vivian West is just hanging out on the top rune.
Yeah,
3 heroes in mid. 4 heroes in mid.
Bounty Hunter going to get some free farm at
They're going to initiate on
bottom.
this TA. 3 of them with the caught life path. No, sorry, 2 of them. Fibonacci's in a bit of trouble. He's on less than 100 health now. One more right click will do the job.
Oh, and the track roll too. Level 6 just arriving in time for the Bounty Hunter who TP's in.
I think they definitely dived way too far into that one. Well played by Cynical, who baited them right out with that ice path. They caught 2 of them.
Yeah, I think TSG are overreacting here a bit. They're worried about the early 2 kills, and they're trying to 5-man already.
Took a lot of damage from that Illuminate. Paste Rune has come up for Cynical. I think the lane that they want to put pressure on is top lane with the Tiny, because he's 2 kills ahead. I'm not too sure about the decision to go really all in on the mid, to be quite honest.
Yeah, Tiny's had such free farm, he's had license here to just even get a 7-minute hand of Midas, so going for the greedy build, but when you farm's this good, you may as well.
Calvin can
Ooh,
go
Ice Path
summoned up.
Smith.
Dodges the ice path, but he's not out of the hot water yet because Tiny's still got a stun.
Oh.
Dodges the stun as well.
Dire's top tower is
Surges
under
up.
attack.
He wants to
Actually
fight.
doing a lot of damage to the Tiny, but not enough. Will fall.
Oh, I just don't think that was the right decision. He wanted to fight the Tiny instead of backing off. And that's
Without
given...
mana for Surge, I don't think he really had a choice, unfortunately.
I think he did have mana for Surge. I was looking at it and he spent the mana on Vacuum instead of Surge. Because Surge only costs you 20 mana, 30 mana at
Well,
this
Quap
level.
taken down at mid as well. Just too much damage from the meld refraction damage from the QO. Nice work there,
Livin
teaming
and
up
Anarchy
again.
also there.
Yeah, I do believe that was another track gold kill. And despite all these wards, rev wards, all Legion vision up here. In fact, they're going to de-ward one of the two.
Okay, Phoenix doing a good job dodging that Illuminate. Pew pew pew, Cynical, he might be looking for an ice path here, otherwise he's a little bit out of position. Quap's gonna come in, Tom gets the Shadow Strike. Ulti goes straight on top of him. Cynical's gonna go down very easily.
Yeah, at first I thought the ult might be excessive, but it was a nice ice path. The damage ended up proving critical. And they might try to pressure this top tower now.
TSG are finally on the scoreboard after 10 minutes of no kills. They were 5 for 0, now they're finally 5 for 1. Meanwhile, mid tower looks like it is in a lot of trouble at the moment. 144 HP. They may be able to deny this, possibly, or maybe another push. Illuminate catches Cynical just by the tail. I have to note that Wisp is not level 6 yet. Good tether into the Tom, onto Tom to dodge that avalanche.
Yeah, the Tiny here getting great farm, but the CK has been managing to do a pretty good job as well. What's more concerning is this lead that TA has, and
Top lane again.
Is halfway already to a Blink Dagger.
Both TA and Tiny farming exceptionally well. Tiny again with the hand to Midas. He's gonna get a lot of gold very quickly, and Vivian West copying a lot of damage from the Illuminate.
Chikiro's Scream of Pain here, but just too low health to really be able to use that spell, I think.
This looks like it's gonna be a free tower.
Radiant's middle tower, Dire's top tower has
So despite
fallen.
being at a kill deficit, TSG has claimed 2 tier 1 towers, and I think
It's
with
fine
that,
though, they traded mid for it. TA just pushed it in, so despite all that roaming around the map, they didn't really gain much benefit, just drew equal.
Connor's gonna TP back to mid. TA's gonna go do a little bit of jungling. This has given Bounty Hunter a lot of free space. Bounty Hunter's managed to pick up a couple of last hits. In that amount of time, in that short amount of time, has managed to get himself to level 8 by now. Saw a lot of action up top. And as you said, mid lane, T1 tower went down for the Radiant.
Yeah, 12-minute
TSG.
Blink Dagger purchased on TA. Just bring it down onto the Crow soon.
Mid lane,
Looks like, once this kill on the Coddle,
3 of them chasing this Coddle, but this Coddle is moving really quickly. The Coddle, I think the Coddle smoked, but it was instantly cancelled.
yeah, he was trying to get a speed boost, but it wasn't quite enough. And so much damage
Support
from
is
the
here, though.
meld.
Support is here. Who do they want? They just
Fibonacci's
keep
in
changing
pretty
heroes.
deep.
1 kill for Fibonacci. Tether catches 2. Anarchy's in a bit of trouble. Ice Path will stop this push, however. Will stop the chase, rather. QO's now the one in a bit of trouble. He wants to Wisp. Wisp goes down, but I think QO will trade his life for it. Meanwhile, Tiny is just having a bit of fun up there. Still.
Just carrying away, and looks like he's going straight for Ag Scepter, so all in on that carry damage build.
I definitely
Should be
think,
pretty
I kind of
devastating.
think there was a better trade for TSG because, yeah, they are behind and you do get a bit more gold, seeing as the other heroes were were higher leveled, but especially the TA, who was so far ahead in terms of gold and last hits. They finally took down the
whoops.
TA,
Typo.
and
Structures are fortified.
who even got that kill? Was it? Okay, Darkseer got the kill, but what was important was that they got that kill. It's really important that they got the kill on the TA. It does definitely look like TSG really kind of want this mid tower. They definitely every now and then you see just three heroes grouping up there, looking to do something on their mid lane. And if you look at the way they've warded as well, this is definitely what they're looking for at the moment.
Yeah, you're right. TA with an Invis rune, looking to do something here. The Coddle might be in trouble if you get a Mel combo off.
Oh no, but
But they know.
Tether comes through.
Yeah, nice work there.
TA is by herself, and there are a lot of TSG heroes. Sentry ward goes down. TSG are grouped up here. It's all 5 TSG heroes at the moment. Pings have gone out for Anarchy. They want this kill on the Bounty Hunter. Will they get it? Oh, just out of range. Dust will come off. But the tower is still there, and Vivian West will steal Chaos Bolt. That's a level 4 Chaos Bolt. Darkseer managed to get a Vanguard. Top lane, however, tower's under half health.
Alright,
a lot of pressure on mid though, a lot of pressure on mid.
Yeah, they're really clumping up here, determined to get this tower. I believe that's, yeah, just 5 in. This is a good way to turn around to disadvantage. Oh,
they're gonna go on Vivian West, who will go down to a 4-second Chaos Bolt.
Nice reality with Chaos Bolt.
QO's the one that's in a lot of trouble right now. A good Illuminate's gonna catch her. Very good TP by K Phoenix with the Tiny.
3 for 1, bringing it back TSG just by 5-manning. Not going to get the tower, but I'm more than happy with the damage. And Pew 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 is very low here after taking that Coddle Blast to the face.
They did lose that T1 tower though, mind you, so I think as far as gold goes, yeah, definitely still in the way of AKMA at the moment. Still controlling the game in terms of kills, but they're slowly starting to lose their grip, just little by little. They're just slowly giving away a little kill. We saw the score was 5-1 and now it's 6-9.
Yeah, keep in mind Tiny has not entered a single fight yet, and he's just finished Ag Scepter.
It's a very early Ag Scepter.
I imagine he'll be... not sure what he'll be going for next. Options, maybe a Blink, maybe just Assault Cuirass.
No, you generally don't go Blink on this guy, so he's gonna finish his phase boost and go straight into the Yasha would be my guess.
Yeah, just a speed boost.
Drums is still open, he could still go for that, but I think at this stage it might be smarter for him just go straight phase boots and Yasha and start really trying to build him to full damage after that. That's generally what I see most carry Tinies do. And you're absolutely right, he hasn't entered these fights yet apart from the last one, so interesting to see how that changes things.
Alright, so Jakiro with an Invis walks straight past a Rev Ward, or rather a Sentry Ward, and it's just gonna whoosh away.
Just gonna whoosh away bottom lane though, we see Wisp TP. Oh, they're looking for the TA, they know where the TA is, but no slows, here we go. Shadow Strike, TA though.
Oh, spotting a courier, gets a little greedy, decides to hit it.
A little bit of support coming through, Anarchy K with Pew 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 Cynical. Both of them are invisible, they don't know that they're there.
Nice Ice Path by the Jakiro, but just a little bit too late. TA
that
falls
could cost him his life.
To the Reality
Rift.
Rift.
That could cost him his life because Tom is still there. Reality Rift is going to bring him back. Levitate on the CK. Darkseer's wall's going to come down, another good Ice Path. Tiny's going to enter the fight now.
Wow, that Coddle Blast doing so much damage. Vivian West and Anarchy just are not really able to end this battle. They're trying to stay interested, but I think they're both going to fall here.
Tiny's the only one left, and he's going to get out of there.
Yeah, low players just holding on too long there. I think Akma tried to bite off more than they can chew. 10-11, and if we look at the goal graph, I think that's, well, actually not much of a dip. It's a bit of a dip back in towards the Radiant for the experience.
It needs a bit of time to update, but usually you'll see it very soon. But yeah, that Coddle Blast Illuminate is now level 4, that's 500 damage on a max charge.
They are winning these team fights 4v5, and so long as they keep doing this, maybe if K Phoenix doesn't arrive to these fights late a couple more times in a row, they can actually get some real advantage back. This CK is getting pretty decent farm. He's maybe halfway towards his armlet, if that's what he's inclined to build. Perhaps he'll go something else there, like a BKB straight away.
Also to know, Whisper's finally hit level 6, so we're going to see a lot more movement from TSG. This is the moment they've been waiting for. They've been waiting for Whisper to get level 6. Rubik, what did he steal? Spirits. Oh, those annoying spirits. So Rubik's got himself a little bit of annoying spirits at the moment.
What he'd really love to steal is Relicate and then go crazy with Tiny.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be terrifying?
Would be pretty scary, considering that you've also got a Levitate and a Nuke with Fade Bolt, so...
Nice work there, the Rubik counter-warding at mid. It's been a constant battle here, actually.
Both tier 1 towers are gone, so the battle's going to move on, I believe. We'll see what other... I think bot lane might be the next one. If you look at bot lane tower, T1 at the moment, 236 HP.
Coddle there was charging up his blast on the creeps. Almost died to the TA.
TP. They want Anarchy KR. Sonic Wave. Ensuring that
Never
kill.
stood a chance.
That's exactly what I was talking about, that mobility with the Wisp and the CK. Wisp is going to go back home without the CK. CK is going to stay here and do have a bit of pressure on this T2. Ice Path is going to slow the creeps down just a little bit. I don't know, do they want to go for this? Probably not. Got a bit of rotations coming through from Akma at the moment. QO looks like he wants to come through. Oh, they might just meet each other a little bit here. I don't know if QO wants to really fight this though. This could be bad news. 2-second stun. Shadow Strike will remove the refraction.
He just goes into meld and they don't have any rev there, so...
Oh, there's a dust. Fibonacci has a dust on the CK. I'm surprised he didn't pop the dust. They could have probably gotten that kill.
Yeah, the Shadow Strike causing him problems here. He's unable to blink. Yeah, he's gonna get himself caught here.
Rubik's gonna lift someone onto the cliff. Yep. Oh, doesn't hit.
Secrets.
Actually, CK's the one that you don't want to lift on the cliff because he has Reality Rift, so hey, if you put him on the cliff, he can come back down, so it's probably not the best hero.
Or bring you up there with him if the chance is, the gods are not in your favour.
The gods are not... I just pictured Scorpion with his come over here, and CK takes you up there with them.
Yeah, so it does look like he's building the BKB first. Probably the right choice against the plethora of stuns out of Tiny Jakira Rubik here.
So what we've seen in the past 5 minutes is TSG slowly creeping their way back into this game. They're now leading in terms of kills, 12 for 11. Gold graph doesn't quite show that just yet. The graph is slowly moving back towards TSG, but not at a significant rate, at a steady rate. But they're going to need a few more kills because Tiny is still farming very effectively. Tiny on Boots of Travel with Hyperstone now.
Yeah, it looks like this Tiny likes my style. Getting the that early Hyperstone. It's going to be really strong. No doubt we'll be upgrading that into a Assault Cuirass.
So he's going to forego the move speed a little bit here. He says, hey, Boots of Travel gives me enough move speed, so I'm just going to go straight into the attack speed, straight into the damage, and he's going to rush at Assault Cuirass and probably go for a push at some point.
He is also level 16. The next highest level hero in the game is 13.
TP again, bottom lane, QO, that's the one they want. Reality Rift will bring them in.
Nice
3-second
stun
stun,
by the
but
Wisp.
CK is, he's not having a lot of fun at the moment because Tiny is also here, joining the fun.
Yeah, I think Fibonacci's not going to escape from this one with his life.
CK's surprised though, CK's the one they really want.
They're going for more. Calvin is in trouble. Darkseer has nowhere to
Calvin
escape.
and Gray's knees, both of them are in a lot of trouble. I don't see any of them getting out of this one.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Man, oh man, and the tier 1 tower to boot. Wow, it really looked like TSG was slowly crawling their way back into that one, but just now.
Yeah, it's time for Tiny to assert his dominance on this game. They're going to probably be able to take this tier 2 uncontested, and probably even roam up to tier 2 mid. I'm not really sure what.
Oh, you'll see how quickly this Tiny absolutely decimates that tower with his tree. It'll just be like whack, whack, whack. Look at that damage straight onto that tower.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Wisp can't do anything except extend all his spirits that he can and just pray.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And that should pretty much be his Assault Cuirass in about maybe another 500-ish kind of gold.
Not sure if anyone's building a mech for Akma this game. Interesting to see. Both Pew Pew and Vivian West have been a little poor. But they're just going to pick up Roche here. That's an interesting choice. I like it.
Well, they've pushed out and they know they got the damage. TA's got the anti-armor. He's got the meld, which will bring down the armor of Roshan. And, you know, we're just going to see Kate Phoenix entirely decimate this Roche. TSG want to contest though. Can they get this Roche quickly enough? They need to finish the Roche.
Needs to get the wall down
here.
here. Nice
damage. Vivian West will go down. It doesn't look like Akma want to fight here. Or maybe they do. Hey,
Trading.
Phoenix still in the fight.
Yeah, trading the CK for the Bounty Hunter is a pretty good trade here for them. The Tiny is quite low, but just looking for an in to come back in here. 3 hits and almost anything will die. Nice landing stun on Coddle. Lifting him up, nowhere to escape. And that is 4 down. Only the poor old Queen of Pain is going to survive. And she is... looks like she's going for Ags. Still only about halfway there, though.
There is something very scary that Rubik just saw. Rubik managed to get Tether, so
Ooh.
yeah, that could be very scary. And Assault Keras finished up with Tiny now with the spear, 1200 gold.
Top tower is under attack.
I'm expecting Tiny to go something like a Daedalus at the moment, just to maximize on the damage. Or, you know, finish a Manta.
Radiant's middle
That's
tower
always good on
is under
Tiny as well.
attack.
There's a lot of options available for him. CK still looking to finish that BKB. Not a lot of items. You know, you compare items a little bit, and you look at Tiny's items, you look at CK's items. They just don't match up. Tiny is so far ahead at the moment. Even Templar Assassin.
Well, I mean, Tiny's out at 650 gold per minute. It's absolutely redonkulous how well he's gone this game. Just gone from free farming top into free kills around the map. His team has absolutely set up this game perfection. And poor old CK here, getting ganked on in middle. 3 down, he's tracked. Maybe able to get away with the surge, but not quite enough. And that's a lot of gold.
If he had a Reality Rift, he could have dodged the projectile, but unfortunately that was on cooldown.
Also, Reality Rifting back into the battle isn't the best way to dodge
Oh,
an
sorry,
attack.
not Reality Rift, Phantasm. That's not
okay.
Yeah, no, you don't want to Reality Rift back into battle. Phantasm, you can use that to dodge projectiles, so that could have saved his life potentially.
Is under attack.
Oh, well, shoulda, coulda, woulda, and looks like this teacher tower is going to go down pretty comfortably. Tiny, not even present. He's just happily farming away.
Has fallen.
Look
Back
at
to base,
Kyo.
pick up his next
Kyo
item.
doesn't even care about Illuminate. Just refractional tank that don't really mind.
Yeah, see, this is a good time to be going to the racks as well. They're right at their peak, and so long as CK doesn't really get his BKB, they're going to be hard pressed to be able to stop this, because he's their only source of damage, and Jakiro and Rubik can pretty much just hold him down while Tiny has his way with the rest of his poor old team.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, they look for another kill, but TA, amazing blink. Blinks out of Reality Rift.
Nice ice path.
Phantasm will claim TA's token. But a token is just that, it is only a token. TA is back into the fight. Another good ice path catching Calvin Candy. Sonic Wave will hit Anarchy KR with the 4-second stun. Reality Rift will finish the job there. K Phoenix doing a lot of damage to Fibonacci.
Yeah, this is good desperate defense by TSG. They're managing to just keep constant damage, keep down the TA, keep down the Gondar, and just try to isolate this.
Committed a bit too far there.
Yeah, one good stun. Jakiro there just lining it up for Tiny to come and finish them off.
Darkseer also did buy back in that last fight, so yeah,
Dire's
bit more
bottom
gold
tower
spent.
is under attack.
Yeah,
Definitely think that was in the favor. That was definitely in the favor of Akma. Although they didn't get the Rex, they managed to get the T3 and they claimed quite a few kills without really losing much of their own. They lost token on TA, not a big deal. Forced Darkseer to buy back. That was really good.
These long attrition-y fights will suit Akma as well, because not only do they have a lead, but they're not very dependent on ultimates. Their heroes are just good, consistent, bursty heroes, whereas without the Phantasm on the CK, and without, more importantly, the wall on Darkseer, defending these now 2 naked racks is going to be a tough ask.
Yeah, I do want to also mention the wall on Darkseer is what, in my opinion, will really almost kind of turn the game for TSG a little bit. If they want any chance of winning a team fight, it will be the wall of Darkseer, because if you get Tiny in that wall, that Tiny illusion is going to do so much damage to Akma, it's not even funny. The kind of damage Tiny's putting out at the moment is absolutely huge, and he's just picked up a Chrysalis, which is on the way to him right now.
Desolator and BKB on TA now. Not a lot of health, but not
A
really
lot of
required.
damage.
And here they
A lot
go
of
going
health,
in.
there's
Oh,
a lot of damage, Ice Bar.
they're gonna catch out the CK yet again. The BKB that he's never gonna get. Nice stun, throwing in his own wall illusion to finish off the kill.
What Pain
How's
gets
that
finished
for
off by
Robin?
Tempo Assassin.
Is how you lasted so long.
Tiny wants a couple of supply depots while you're in here, because you might as well.
We got to keep their population down. Can't make more workers.
No mana left for Tiny. Darkseer tries to pull them into the wall. Not quite though, the range just wasn't there. Coddle will go down. It would not surprise me at all if Akma were to finish this game right now. Tier 4, go straight for the finish. Actually, they're going to go bottom and take the bottom racks as well. I actually think they could just go straight for T4 and finish the game.
Yeah, I'm always a fan for getting mega racks in these situations if you think it's easier, but with that that tier 2 tower still sitting top, it's not going to be possible. But yeah, looks like they've thrown in the towel.
Yeah, this Tiny is absolutely out of control. Absolutely out of control. You look at this guy's items, you look at his net worth, 21k, completely outclasses anybody on the TSG side. Well done to Akma, that was such a solid game. There were a couple of moments in between where we looked at TSG and we thought, hey, maybe they could come back. Didn't quite happen that way. Unfortunately, they lost a crucial team fight. It was at that bottom T1 tower. So, yeah. This game is definitely not going to win.
Yeah, and let's not forget that whole time while Batani was just farming away like an absolute greedy little goblin, TA making and Gondar and the two supports just making so much work around the map, giving him room to move, pretty much holding the game down to all of us winning at 4v5, and yeah, by the time he came out the game was pretty much well and secure, so nice team play by Akma, and TSG put up a pretty good fight, not really a lot to fault them, but just a little bit outclassed here today.
Yeah, but I do think though that they had a small slither of a chance to crawl back into this game, and they kind of let it slip back into the hands of Akma. Yeah, there were moments where we thought this game could change, but no, Akma. Well done to them, outclassing TSG, and they will progress to round 4. So stay tuned. We'll see you soon.